Oh, hi Roman. So you saw it, did you? I'm so embarrassed. That's a picture from a trip I took down south years ago. I was so young then. Come to think of it, there's something I received on that trip. If you want it, take it. I don't use it at all, so please accept it. See you later. Hi there. How's the farm going? That's good to hear. Oh yeah, I just remembered. I found this when I was cleaning up the other day. My grandfather used it, I think. I can't use such a funny-looking hoe. Do you want it? You don't have to thank me. Wouldn't get much use around here anyway. I've got to finish up work, but I'll see you later. Oh, if it isn't you. Hey, do you like to go fishing? Oh, well in that case, take this. This is my favorite fishing rod. I am always kept busy with my bonsai, so I don't fish as much as I used to. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to part 38 of my playthrough for Harvest Moon: A Wonderful Life. This morning we're up early and we're in front of the tool shed for a very important reason. You guys know what I'm talking about. You saw those cutscenes at the beginning of the video. That was awesome. I can't believe it. It's been all this time I've been trying to get these tools, and I just got all three, no joke, in the span of 24 hours. Not all in the same day, but at the end of one day and at the beginning of another. So, what do we got here? We got both the strange and weird hoe. We got the strange hoe from, I believe the strange hoe is from Tim and Ruby. Now I'm not sure if you need to befriend both Tim and Ruby, but to get the strange hoe you definitely need to befriend at least Tim. You might as well befriend Ruby anyways. I mean, that's the point, right? Be friends with everybody. But the way I got it was I was friends with both Tim and Ruby. I saw some people listing that after 8 p.m. they both go into their room. But I got them actually going around 10. They were both in their room, and I walked in the room, and the cutscene you saw triggered. So that was how you get the strange hoe. Then we get the weird hoe from Vesta. This one's kind of tricky. You got to get her. I've always gotten her in the workshop, not in her actually house, but in her her workshop on her farm. She has to be by herself. I wasn't sure on the exact time. For me, it was around 5:45 p.m. So she was alone. It was around that time I went in, and of course you have to be friends with her, and you get the weird hoe. And finally, we got the fishing pole G from Gallon. And I think the mistake I was making with Gallon was I was his friend, and I don't think I had, become not friends with him, even though he was still looking at me. I was going in his house around 6:15, 6:30. I've seen it listed at 6, and I went in at exactly 6:01. And there was no cutscene, as you saw with the other two with both the hoes. Those were both actually cutscenes. This was just me talking to Gallon, and he asked, do you like fishing? And I always thought that was kind of cool, actually. I mean, the cutscenes are pretty cool. I think I like the cutscenes in this game. I can't explain it, but they are cool. But just getting that from Gallon was such a good feeling. Oh yes, we got the fishing pole G. And I always used to think fishing pole G maybe meant gold or good, but I'm pretty sure fishing pole G actually stands for gallon. So that's the thing. So right on the dot, 6 a.m. is when you want to go in the house. You don't want to go in a minute later, I would say. I would honestly tell you to camp out the door. Like, wait outside the man's door, wait for him to wake up, and then go on in right at 6:01. So, oh guys, that feels so good to get these, as a matter of fact, let's do this just so it's easier for me. I was actually using these tabs the other day I was playing, and this is so nice. I kind of underestimated how useful these tabs would be. But when you have, see how much stuff I have right now? Yeah, I got a lot of stuff in my inventory. I gotta clean that up. But using these tabs when you have that much stuff is really nice. But fishing pole and both the hose, we are doing good. We actually only have 2 farm tools left to get from people in the village. And they're actually proving to be very difficult. I'm not sure when Ramona's sweet spot is to get her to give me the watering can. I'll keep working on that. If anyone knows a proper time or something, let me know. And Wally, who is not the most flattering person. Not one of my favorite people in the valley, to be honest with you. But that's kind of a good thing, too, because, you're not always going to meet people. Like, everyone you meet is not always going to be your friend, and not everyone you meet is going to like you. You know what I mean? There's always going to be someone you're going to meet that you're not going to like and or doesn't like you. And it's kind of good that this game can try to teach you that. It's good to teach, be friendly to people, be courteous. Even with what I just said, be friendly, be courteous. But I promise you, if you haven't yet, you will meet someone someday that either does not like you and won't, or, you won't like them and won't. But I think, alright, I think everything is being picked right now. Yep, we are in good quality right now. Not quality for the crops, but quality for picking everything. Everything is all done because today is the final day of summer. We've come to the end in summer. I like summer a lot. It's actually a beautiful day out right now. I've been playing this most of the morning, but I want to, one left. But I want to actually wrap this up and head outside and do a few things. Because it's just so nice out. You can't, I'm not one of those guys who stays out of the sunlight. I mean, plenty of the time I stay out of the sunlight, but when it's this nice, I gotta go out there. Now let's see if we can get 4 from Mona today. She was giving me, did I just pass that? There we go, fodder. Yeah, I have way too much stuff in my inventory. Mona gave me 3 in the morning and then 2 last night. And yes, thank you. I know someone had confirmed for me that you can milk your cow twice a day. I had completely forgotten that, but as I thought about it, I was like, you know what? That's something you can actually do. Mona, girl, wake up, please. Please? Thank you. How you doing today? Very happy. I think I've neglected to love her every day like I have been, and that might also contribute to less milk. And like if I only get 2 here, okay, it could be the heat because we are in summer, and that is a thing. I do remember that, but it might be that I haven't been loving her every single day. I've been talking to her, but I haven't been loving her every single day, so that could actually make a difference. Got to really keep up with that. And Discord, I will take that. I think the goat only ever gives you 1 milk and per day. I can't seem to remember getting 2 at any given time, so that could just be me though. And it is pouring, man. It was pouring last night before I went to bed, and now it is pouring, and we got just 1 crop, just 1 crop. Let's just go check on my chickens real quick, see what they got for me. I just don't have to water the 2 trees, right? Oh gosh, we gotta go get them food. I'll have to remember that. Today I don't exactly have a too much of an objective. I'm just so happy we got those tools. Like you guys have no idea. I've been trying for so long to get that fishing pole from Gallon. I've just been like minutes off to go get it from him. I guess you got to be real specific, like I said. But the other 2 getting the hose was a real bonus. I mean, I had been actively trying to get them, but I kept missing out obviously on my opportunity. But now that we got them, we just have 2 more tools left to get, so we can focus on those for the rest of the month. As far as my plans for the rest of the year go, fall and winter, I plan on, right now we've got we're almost halfway to the food processing room, and that is my goal for the end of the year. By the end of winter, I want to have enough to buy the food processing room, so by the end of fall, I hope to get to 20k. That's just a hope, and I think I can meet it though. I'm pretty sure at the rate I'm going, as long as the milk stays steady, I will definitely meet that goal. Plus, we have a lot of crops now. Okay, so now I want to show these off. We got the weird hoe. And I believe the description on this is, yeah, from Vesta, very heavy, but... And I'm not, like I said, I'm not sure about the discrepancies or differences between the strange and weird tools. Let's get the strange hoe out here. I think, does this say from... Okay, this says from Tim. Like I said, I'm not sure if you need to befriend Tim and Ruby, but you might as well just to be safe, because this actually comes from Tim. And that, I didn't even, I looked at that. Very heavy, but So I'm not sure if there's a difference between these two. I was always under the impression that maybe the weird stuff was faster but took up more energy, and the strange stuff was slower but took up less energy. That was what I always thought. That's honestly just something I came up with when I was a kid, so it's not like I'm just making this stuff up, is what I'm trying to tell you. Don't believe me, I make things up. Like sometimes you hear things and rumors or, you know, made up things turn into fact, like people start accepting that. But I mean, for all I know, I could be right. Or, you know, at least on the right path, but sometimes like I said, I try to get information on this game, but people sometimes have conflicting information, so it's kind of an interesting game in that way that I feel like no one, I mean, there are people who know stuff about it, but it seems like, I don't know, it's not as blatant as you might think. I wonder if there's even like a strategy guide for this game. If anyone knows, let me know. I mean, there's plenty of online strategies, but I mean like a physical printed strategy guide, and sometimes even those are wrong. So you can't always trust those either, which is, I can't believe that too when I see an official strategy guide. Like they wrote this out, they worked for the game company, they printed it, and then something is wrong in an official guide that you have to buy with money to physically own. You know what I mean? When that's wrong, like that just seems bizarre to me. But things like that happen every day. Good morning. Whew, it's still hot. It's nice weather out though. Yeah, it is. I think it is really nice. Here and there. I mean, it's raining, but my philosophy is I like the rain as long as I don't have to go anywhere. If I have to go somewhere, like I have to go out to work or somewhere for something, then I'm not a big fan of the rain. But if it's raining and I'm home, it's kind of nice. Relaxing. Let's drop in all 4 milk. I'll drop. I'm kind of inclined to save my goat milk because after this year is over, we won't be able to get any more goat milk. So I'm gonna drop one of those in and that in. Let's see how much we made. I think I shipped some stuff last night. Yep, 770. See, if that keeps up, if we can keep that up, I will definitely meet my goal by the end of fall, and I may even meet it early. If we meet it early, I will probably be ordering the food processing room before the end of the year. But year 3 is gonna be it's gonna be a big year actually. I feel like year 2 goes like you kind of get all your family and stuff, and everything kind of goes the way it does, but then it sort of slows out like we do right now. I mean, we've done things, but it's kind of, you know, kind of evened out and gone slower. But year 3 is going to be an interesting year for us. I have actually a lot of things I want to do. One thing that will be changing though is I've been doing episodes every, you know, couple days. Like I think the last episode was day 7, and now we're on 10. But you might see me only doing like every other couple of days. Like if I was doing it like today, I probably wouldn't do it again till, you know, like the 5th or something. So it may be spaced out a little more, but we'll still have plenty of content for the whole year. I don't want to, like, you know, fly through the year. And I really should be on my horse. I keep, you know, not riding him around, but that's really kind of a waste of time. Plus today what I actually wanted to do today was actually explore some of the places that we haven't really, I mean, we've been in the villa, we've been in the inn, but we haven't really looked at like every little thing. So I kind of wanted to do that today and take the time to head around and do that. Just because I feel like we've been here for almost 3 years in this valley, and we sort of haven't been to every little corner. How nice to see you today. Please, make yourself at home. Again, skill. Okay, Ramona. Are you in the mood today? Oh, Roman, it's nice to see you, dear. Please relax and make yourself at home. Yeah, I'm sure it's tough. Hey, you know, I got a watering can. You like watering cans? The more you use it, the better it'll become for you. Now, I wonder if that's a thing. Like, I know in other Harvest Moon games there was hey Sebastian, there was actually a bar where if you used your equipment enough, you actually got better with it. I wonder if that's true in this game. Make yourself comfortable. I will. I would be more comfortable if I had a watering can. I like how the music just changed right there. She stopped playing. Make yourself comfortable. Watering can. I used to be a famous water girl in my day. What do you think that means? Water girl? Like florist maybe? Like she was really good at watering? I'm not sure what that means. But yeah, I could use a watering can if you know what I mean. Oh, Ramona. Sebastian. How wonderful to see you. Make yourself at home. Not that it's my home. Most passive aggressive. No, he's a good guy, but I don't know. You know what I mean? He's one of those very humble guys, but almost borderline like puts himself down. I'm not a big fan of those people, and I'm not trying to, you know, call out anyone that might be that way, that puts himself down, because I know some people are just sort of like that. But it's sort of like the opposite end of people who are very cocky. You know what I mean? And or people who put other people down. So, and I don't like that either. So I usually just don't like extremes of either end. So we also got Wally over here, who is not the most flowering person. I gave him some stuff the other day, and he's like, "Oh, your crops, they weren't that good." Watch, he's gonna say it right now. "Hey, take it easy. Just don't touch the machines, okay? The turnip you gave me the other day wasn't so good." I swear. I swear. But it's like I told you guys, you're not gonna like... My house is not that interesting. You know, I 100% agree with you. The refrigerator with ice maker. There's a note. Delicious salad. An egg, a tomato, and a Gretuma? I'm not sure exactly what that is. I know it's a hybrid fruit or vegetable. But, a modern kitchen. It must be Chris's taste. Well, like I said, yeah, I don't know exactly what that is. Now you get back here, Wally. We need to discuss some shears. I know you have them, and you do not need them. Every day I will go running with my son. You're welcome to join us. We're gonna be taking him up on that. Yeah, I'm thinking probably tomorrow. I'll actually do an episode tomorrow. I know I just said that in the future we'll be keeping episodes further apart, but it's when we have episodes like this where we're at the end of summer. I wanna you know, capture the end of summer, but I also want to capture the beginning of fall. So tomorrow we will be waking up very early to go run with Wally. Yep. I'm not a big fan of it, but we're gonna do it. You know, your husband's giving me a lot of crap. Hi. We have I know. Now I don't know if befriending her, like befriending his, like, you know, close family members helps befriend him at all. At least she's more gracious about it. I mean, I guess if nothing else, Wally is honest or blunt. There's a fine line. I mean, sometimes I would consider myself blunt. I'm pretty honest. But, yeah, I don't think, even though we're gonna have to do that, which I'm not thrilled about, that's also another life lesson. Just in case, you know, today you didn't get your fill of life lessons from me. You're always gonna have to do things you don't want. Remember that. Actually, always keep that in mind, because it'll actually help you. Like, if you're ever doing something you're like, yeah, you absolutely don't want to do, just keep that in mind. We all have to do things we don't want. Maybe it won't help you, but it tends to help me. In a indirect sort of fashion. Hey, Gallon, I caught this with your fishing rod. Come on, yeah, I don't think I can ever get him to take anything. Year 2 is a really hard time to get him to take a single thing, but... So, Gallon's fishing rod, which we actually didn't check out the description on. I thought he might say something about it. It'd be cool if you could interact with dialogue like that, you know what I mean? Like, oh, how's my fishing rod been treating you? That'd be really cool. Fishing pole G from Gallon. Go fishing in the... Forget River. I think you'd want Forget Me Not River, but Forget River, Forget River. Spring and Turtle Swamp, yes. I will forget those games. And also, I didn't really, let's see if I can, no. See if I can get the camera here a little bit. I also was talking to Flora the other day. I like Flora, and we haven't talked to her much. That's another person we'll be talking to more in year 3. She actually might have just become my friend yesterday when I gave her a meal. I'm not sure, but if we can, not sure if I can get the camera to turn properly, but see Gallon's fishing rod? It actually looks really cool. I actually really like the way it looks. It's got a good amount of detail on it, and the color scheme, it's just, I don't know, it's cool. I really do like it a lot, so I was very glad to get that from him. The very first time I played this game, I didn't know you could actually acquire things like tools from people, and I got that from Gallon just because I befriended Gallon and talked to him every day just because I thought he was cool, and I felt bad for him, but he was also a nice guy. And getting that from him was really cool. I don't know, as a kid I was just like, oh, it's awesome. Speaking of awesome, that is all set. Okay, so for fall, what I'm going to actually be doing is actually planting just 3 rows. Keep it nice and simple for fall, because there's less to plant in fall. I don't think I have any fertilizer on me, and I also have a mental note in the back of my head to go get chicken feed. But we got a few more minutes, and I think I'd kind of like to check out the inn a little bit more. The inn is actually one of my favorite places and has one of my favorite tracks, and I feel like we haven't really gone in here enough. Actually, I don't think we've even gone upstairs since Nami left and moved in with us. So I was in Tim and Ruby's room last night, which I'm gonna ignore the pun in that sentence, the joke, the easy joke. But right here, look, it looks. Actually, have we checked this out before? I think we have. Grilled fish with butter. That's something we'll keep in the back of our minds. I think every single tree here says that too, so that's a very lazy copy and paste by the developers. Yeah, I think we did check that out. Spirits and Fire by Jeff. I wonder if that's a direct reference to any developers. It says, welcome to Tenshu Kau. If anyone knows what that means, let me know. Is the left one a male and the right one a female? You can make an appetizer with a fish, it says. Very interesting. And if I had to guess, I'd say the right one's female. I believe that's Rock's room, which I don't know if we've even gone in there, to be honest. We haven't talked to Rock in a while either. I haven't actually seen him around. And this used to be Nami's room. Can we go in here? Oh, we can. Cool. It even looks a little different, I think. This is actually a really cool hotel room. This would actually be a really cool hotel to stay in, to be honest. It's a radio. Seems pretty old. Does it still work? It'd be cool to get a radio. I was just thinking we haven't really checked these things out. I remember being back here back in the day when we were a young bachelor trying to swoo Nami. That was a lot of fun. Like, I actually really liked the beginning of the game. Trying to, you know, get one of the girls to marry you. I just really like the challenge. It's fun. It's nice. An interesting decoration. Is it an instrument? And we are hungry. Take care of that problem. I mean, we were certainly in here enough times trying to talk to Nami, but I just felt like we hadn't really gotten a good look at everything. So we'll have to come back to actually take a check in Rock's room, because I'm not sure we've even been in there. It's very similar to Nami's, but a little different. And the kitchen, which we've been in here before, but let's just check everything. Dinnerware. It's Tim and Ruby's collection. There's a note. Easy to make salad. Light pickles. Needs turnips. So see, like I said, there are informational notes all over the place. You just gotta check these things. Barrel. Smells like wine. There's a note. Easy to make salad. Tomello salad. Needs a tomato and a melon. And Tamakro salad. Needs a tomato and a carrot. So really easy stuff right there. Bottles of wine. All made in the same year. It may be when Tim and Ruby got married? Question mark? We're not sure. Are these the thoughts I think to myself? There's some fresh crops in the wooden boxes grown by Vesta. So that's a cool little reference, actually. I never realized that. They are like the same boxes that are in Vesta's workshop. That's cool. Now we got the fridge, big refrigerator. There's a note. Easy to make soup. Sweet potato needs so... Actually, this kitchen is full of very easy recipes that are, you know, very simple to do in the beginning. Their kitchen utensils are used heavily. So yeah, next chance I get, I'll actually try to get back in Tim and Ruby's room. They seem to be, it's pretty late at night. Like, it says after 8, but I got them around 10, like I said. And we'll try to get to Rock some night when we're playing. I'll have to remember that. So that'll be kind of like actually a little background goal for me, is to actually check out everything. Because like I said, I feel like we've been here a while and we haven't really gotten to check out every little thing. So that's kind of something I want to do. But I think that's going to do it for this episode. We got some tools. I'm still so excited about that. I know Galen's not like happy, but I am so happy we got that. And we got all the hose too. We have only a couple more left to do. Summer is ending. Summer was good this year. I got a lot of crops and a lot of progress. We're on our way to the food processing room, getting the rest of the tools. Things are looking good. Alright, Galen, tonight's the night. A drink? It's nice to quietly drink sometimes, isn't it? You mean with chicks, right? Dun. Dun, dun. Alright. Good stuff, guys. Well, this is where I'm going to end things off for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We got a lot more to look forward to in the next coming months and next year. Until next time, I thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you later.